Hello and welcome to this walkthrough of Jibble, the easy-to-use time tracking solution that helps keep your team organized, efficient, and productive. Whether you're using our desktop app, mobile app, or web interface, Jibble makes time tracking effortless for both managers and employees. Let's start with the basics. Once you log into your Jibble account, you'll be greeted by a user-friendly dashboard which serves as your central hub for all time tracking activities. The first thing you'll notice is the Clock In button. This is where your team can easily log their hours and choose an activity and project to track time for. You can also switch between activities, start and end breaks, and clock out once you're done for the day. You can later view detailed time records in your timesheet for easy reference. Jibble's dashboard is designed to give you a clear visual overview of track time. You can see who's clocked in, on break, or clocked out by navigating through the different tabs here. Additionally, you'll find useful insights like upcoming holidays and time off, as well as detailed charts of total tracked hours and time spent on specific activities and projects. The location map displays authorized work sites and the number of people clocked in at each location. The Timesheets tab is where you can dive into your team's time logs. You can view timesheets by day, week, or month with convenient navigation arrows to move between different periods. For quick access to specific data, you can filter timesheets by payroll hours, groups, members, and more. Clicking on a time reveals a detailed breakdown of the different activities and projects someone has worked on for the day, how much time was spent, and total tracked and payroll hours. For teams with live location tracking enabled, you'll also see the routes traveled by team members during clocked-in hours. If you need a payroll summary, simply switch to the payroll view for a comprehensive day-to-day breakdown of all payroll hours. For desktop users with screenshot capturing enabled, you can view all captured screenshots on the Screenshot View tab. If you need to add any manual entries, simply click on the plus icon to enter the number of hours worked along with activities and projects. You can also add clock in, break, and clock out times under the Time Entry tab. To add multiple entries at once, use the Add New or Duplicate buttons, then save your entries with a single click. When you're ready to analyze or share timesheet data, you can export it in Excel or CSV format. You can also customize the export with filters like date ranges, payroll hours, groups, members, and more for deeper insights. Under the Approvals tab, you can set pay periods to determine the time frame for tracking and paying your team's recorded hours. You can click on a time to get a detailed view of time entries recorded and approve timesheets for payroll. The Live Locations page gives you a real-time view of your team's current locations and traveled routes. Managing time off is just as easy with Jibble. Team members can easily submit leave requests through the web or mobile app, and you can approve, reject, or cancel them with just a few clicks. All leave requests are displayed in an overview which can be filtered by date range and other criteria for easy management. You can also export leave data with the option to filter by members and specific date ranges. The Leave Balance tab provides an up-to-date snapshot of each team member's time off entitlements, including carry-forward balances, adjustments, and remaining days. For full transparency, the History tab allows you to track all changes to leave policies, including approvals and rejections, for a clear audit trail. You can also adjust leave balances by clicking on Edit. Then, simply add or deduct days, provide a reason, and hit Confirm. If you need a record of leave balances, simply click on Export, make your selections, and save the report for record keeping. Under the Reports tab, you'll find two powerful report types. The Track Time report gives you a detailed breakdown of time worked, categorized by activities, projects, and clients. Reports can be filtered to a customized date, grouped and subgrouped, and filtered further any way you wish. The charts show you a breakdown of total hours spent on each activity, project, and client. You can scroll further to get an overview of total time tracked for each team member and get the details of their billable amounts. You can then export the data and use the filters applied previously or set new filters for the export. For attendance-related metrics, the Attendance Insights report highlights key data such as absences, late clock-ins, early clock-outs, and exceeded break times. Simply select the data you'd like to include together with the date range and filter by groups, members, or work schedules to narrow down your results. The People page lists all team members added to your organization. To invite new members, click on Add Members and enter their details. If you only need members to track time on a shared kiosk, you can add accounts without sending invites. Click on a member's name to view their profile details. Here, you can assign roles, groups, work schedules, holiday calendars, and make edits to permissions, billable rates, and time zones for members working in different regions. If you need to make changes in bulk, simply select multiple members, click on Edit, and apply your changes. To organize your team by departments or roles, you can create groups. Name the group, assign managers, and add the respective members. Groups can also have customized time tracking rules for better control and flexibility. The time tracking settings page is where you can set restrictions and customize time tracking policies based on your company's needs. Device restrictions can be enabled to limit the platforms in which your team can track time. For time clock restrictions, you can either choose from our presets, flexible, moderate, or strict, or customize your own restrictions. For example, you can enable face recognition as a verification step for clock-ins and outs, enable live location tracking, and enforce geofences to limit where members can track time. Additional options include screenshot capturing to take desktop snapshots every 10 minutes when members are clocked in, and device lock enables you to restrict your team members from changing the device they clock in and out from. You can also set work schedule restrictions to limit clock-ins and outs to fixed work hours, set reminders to notify members to clock in or out, and enable automatic clock-out for more accurate time tracking. If you're looking for an automated way of clocking in and out, head to the Automation tab. Here, you can enable automated clock-ins and outs when your members enter or leave geofenced areas. You can customize this to apply for clock-ins, clock-outs, or both, and exclude specific days if needed. The Work Schedules page lets you define when your team should track time. Choose between a fixed, flexible, or a weekly work schedule and set up the time or number of hours members are expected to work for. Then, you can schedule paid or unpaid breaks, set automatic deductions, and enable overtime rules. Additionally, you can assign geofence locations to schedules and link team members to their respective schedules via the People tab. The Time Off and Holidays page helps you manage leave and holiday policies efficiently. You can import public holidays from Google Calendar, create multiple calendars, and assign them to team members across different regions. If needed, you can also add a company holiday or a special day off by clicking on Add Holiday and filling in the details. Under the Time Off Policies tab, you can define various leave types such as paid vacation, sick leave, or unpaid leave. Assign these policies to specific team members, set accrual schedules, and specify entitlements in days or hours. You can also exclude public holidays and rest days, set carry-forward limits, and define expiration dates for unused leave. All these details can be viewed and managed under the Leave Balances tab. On the Locations page, you can add geofence locations to ensure accurate time tracking. Simply input an address, adjust coordinates as needed, and set a radius to improve location accuracy. Once configured, these geofence locations can be assigned to work schedules, helping you enforce location-based time tracking policies across your team. The Activities and Projects page allows you to organize and manage the work your team tracks time for. You can create activities and projects, link projects to clients, and assign them to specific team members or groups. The Organization Settings page provides administrative controls for managing your organization details. Here, you can edit organization information, manage subscriptions and plans, configure permissions for team members, and generate API keys to integrate Jibble with other software. On the Integrations page, you can connect Jibble with popular tools like Xero, QuickBooks, Slack, Microsoft Teams, and more, making it easy to manage payroll and streamline your workflow across platforms. For mobile users, the process is just as simple. Download the app from the App Store or Play Store, open it, and tap Clock In to start tracking. For enhanced functionality, you can enable face recognition and GPS location tracking for your team. The system will then recognize your face and your current location will be timestamped. Additionally, you can select specific activities or projects to track time directly from the app. For simple time tracking using a central device, you can set up a kiosk and use your mobile device or tablet for your team to track time from. You can have kiosks stationed at different locations and select from a range of kiosk modes. Basic mode allows your team to select their names from a list and input their unique PIN if required. NFC mode serves for simple time tracking by tapping an NFC card to your device. For quicker clock-ins, you can enable speed face recognition mode. Team members will just have to walk up to the kiosk, have their face recognized, and they will be clocked in. Face recognition mode, on the other hand, enables verification and activity selection during clock-ins. If you're mostly working on your desktop, Jibble's desktop app is your best choice. It's available on Mac and Windows devices and ensures a seamless time tracking experience. You can clock in, take breaks, clock out, or manually add time entries. To take your time tracking one step further, you can enable pre-fill options and set up automatic clock-ins and outs when the app launches and closes respectively. Additionally, you can also set the app to auto-launch as soon as you start your desktop. And there you have it, Jibble is your one-stop solution for accurate, efficient, and secure time tracking. With unlimited users on the free plan and advanced features available with a 14-day free trial, Jibble is the perfect tool to streamline your time tracking needs. For more information, visit our help center or schedule a personalized demo today.